Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're diving into the world of Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl, a game that not only shaped the first person shooter landscape but endured a turbulent journey to release. This Ukrainian masterpiece drew inspiration from literature and film, promising a unique experience set in the Chernobyl Exclusive Zone. After years of delay, financial hurdles, and significant overhauls, Stalker, Shadow of Chernobyl finally emerged in 2007. It introduced groundbreaking features like a dynamic day night cycle, realistic weather, and branching narrative. Despite technical hiccups, the game earned acclaim for its atmospheric design, immersive gameplay, and survival elements. The success spawned two prequels and a vibrant modding community, solidifying its legacy. Join me as I play and give my opinion of the story of Stalker, a game that not only survived development challenges but left an everlasting mark on the gaming world. Let's get into it and start the video.
What have you got?
A body. It came from the death track. It's got the mark.
Well, you know the drill. Leave him on
This
the...
is a live one.
Bullshit. You are lying.
Let the zone take me if I am.
Put it here. I think. For this one, I can give you... So, marked one, I saved you. And I'm not going to pretend I did it to win favors upstairs. You do some jobs for me, and we're even. Besides, keeping you busy might be a good way to deal with your amnesia. And I'll see what I can find out about your problem. I don't give a shit why you want to find this Strelek guy. I mind my own business. If you want to kill him, well, you must have your... What are you standing there for? Come closer. The choice is yours.
After waking up in the camp,
Another
we
job
finally are
for me?
controlling the protagonist, known as the Marked One, who has a conversation with a character named Wolf. Wolf is one of the friendly stalkers in the rookie camp, located at the Cordon, the starting area of the game. He serves as a guide and provides essential information to the player regarding the zone, its dangers, and the task at hand. Wolf gives us our first mission and introduces us to the basics of survival in the zone. He plays a crucial role in setting the initial tone of the game and guiding us through the early stages of exploration and interaction with the Chernobyl exclusive zone throughout the game. We encounter various characters like Wolf, contributing to the unfolding narrative and providing assistance or challenges in the quest for understanding the mysteries of the
Calm
zone
down.
and why we're
I'll
here.
fill you in.
Wolf instructs us to retrieve a flash drive containing important information from the
Yeah,
body
move here,
of a
Sam.
captured
This is all
stalker.
along with the order
The
to the
stalker
zone.
is located in a nearby area, and this mission serves as an introductory task to familiarize us with the game mechanics, navigation, and the hazardous environment of the game. Completing this initial mission sets the stage for further exploration and interaction with other characters in the zone. Gradually unfolding the overarching narrative of the game is a crucial starting point for us that immerses us in the atmosphere of the zone while providing essential context for the challenges and mysteries that lie ahead. For a first timer like me, getting used to the unique gun mechanics presented an initial challenge. But hey, that's all part of the adventure, right? So, right off the bat, the realism in the weapon handling took some getting used to. Guns have weight, and it's not a point and shoot scenario. The movement and aiming feels different, making me think twice before charging into a firefight. As I explored the Chernobyl exclusive zone, the variety of weapons was overwhelming. Each one had its quirks, and managing their durability was more involved than I initially thought. Repairing and swapping weapons became a crucial part of my survival strategy. Now, the ammunition types were a puzzle themselves. Choosing the right one for the job required some trial and error. There are moments when I wished I had taken a bit more time to consider my tactical choices and what I could use. Now, recoil took me by surprise. It's not your typical shooter where you can just spray and pray. Burst firing and controlling shots? Yeah. That took some time. That took some practice. And don't even get me started on ballistics. Adjusting my aim for bullet drop was a learning curve on its own. Now, upgrading weapons and modifications sounded cool, but figuring out which attachments worked best for my playstyle took some experimentation. It's just not one size fits all scenario. Adapting my firearms took my preferences was a journey itself. And oh, the jamming and misfires? Yeah, that added a whole new level of tension. Keeping track of my weapon's conditions during intense moments was nerve wracking. It was a reminder that survival in the zone demanded attention to detail. In conclusion, in the end, the gun mechanics and Stalker definitely posed a challenge for a newcomer like me. But you know what? Embracing that challenge added a level of depth to the game that I came to appreciate. The learning curve became a part of the adventure, making every triumph in the zone that much more rewarding. Alright, let's talk about these side missions. Now, as someone pretty new to the game, these missions are a bit of a mixed bag, but they add a whole new layer to the experience, so let's break it down. So, these side missions are all over the place, from rescues to artifact hunts. Each one throws something different at you. It keeps the game feeling refreshing because you never know what you're going to get. Talking to the other folks in the zone is a big deal. They give you these tasks that you can get some cool rewards or open up new stuff. It's like, hey, do this for me and I'll hook you up. And you got to pay attention because it can affect how everyone sees you around here. Some of these missions send you off the beaten path. You end up exploring places you wouldn't even think about, finding anomalies and secrets. It's kind of like a little adventure with a bigger adventure, you know? And apparently, your reputation with the factions matter. You do a job and they might like you more, screw up, and, well, let's just say they might not be so friendly. It keeps things interesting and makes you think about who you want to be cool with. Here's the fun part: the rewards. Complete a mission and they hand you the good stuff: guns, meds, artifacts. It's like Christmas sometimes. And trust me, in the zone, you need all the good stuff you can get. Now, what's wild is your choices matter. Like, one decision can change things down the line. It's not about finishing tasks, it's about thinking ahead and considering the consequences and what makes you feel your choices actually count. Now, the dynamic world events, there are these dynamic events where the zone reacts to what you're doing. It's like the game is alive, you know? Your actions shape the world, and that's something I didn't expect when I started out. Now, optional content replayability, that's the best part. You don't have to do everything, it's all optional. But that's cool because you can replay the game and have a totally different experience. New missions, new choices. It keeps things interesting. So for a newbie like me, these side missions, they're a bit of a learning curve, but they had a whole bunch of things to the game. It's not just about the main story. It's about the journey through the zone, and that's what makes it all worthwhile. Based on my limited 5 hours in the game, it's surprising how these atmospheric details have managed to leave such an impact on my early journey. In just 5 hours, these loading screens have become more than just transitions. They're like brief glimpses into another dimension. As I watch the loading screen unfold, it's not just about the progress bar. It feels like stepping through a doorway into a completely different world. That visuals guide me slowly, saying you're about to experience something new. Despite my limited time, each loading screen has given me a unique snapshot of the upcoming area. It's not just about the backdrop, it's a mini preview of the atmosphere waiting for me. The ruins, the desolation, it's a teaser that's got me itching more to explore. And it's just not about the visuals, it's what I hear too. The ambient sounds during the loading screen, the echoes, distant Geiger counter clicks, maybe a touch of wind. They've created this immersive buildup. It's like a subtle soundtrack that leaves me wondering what kind of challenges and mysteries I'm about to face. Even in my short playtime, I've noticed how the weather isn't just a cosmetic feature. Raindrops on my gas mask, the crunch of footsteps in the snow. These little touches change how I experience in the zone. It's not just a static world, it's one that reacts, and I'm navigating through it. The day night cycle in just 5 hours has become more than a visual transition. Watching the sun drip or navigating under the moon's glow, is not just about the aesthetics. It alters my approach to challenges, adding a new layer of unpredictability, even in the short time I've spent in the game. Here's the kicker: these atmospheric details aren't just for show. In just 5 hours, they've influenced my gameplay. The visibility during the night, the minions reacting to the changing weather, is not just eye candy. It's strategic, impacting how I choose to survive. And with that, guys, we reached the end of our gripping adventure through the unforgiving landscapes of Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl. We've scratched just the surface of what makes this game a true gem for both novice people like me and seasoned gamers who play this game and mod it. Venturing into the heart of the zone has proven to be an exhilarating experience, from the haunting beauty of the desolate landscapes to the heart pounding encounters with mutated monstrosities. Every moment in Stalker keeps you on the edge of your seat. The game seamlessly weaves together a gripping narrative with atmospheric tension, creating a unique and immersive experience that few games can match. As we navigate the hazardous territories and face off against various factions, it's clear that Shadow of Chernobyl offers more than just an intense firefight. The dynamic world responds to your every decision and the choices you make that influence not only the course of the game, but also the fate of its characters. For those who revel in exploration, the Chernobyl Exclusive Zone presents a vast and open playground filled with secrets waiting to be uncovered. The thrill of stumbling upon hidden artifacts or stumbling into unexpected anomalies adds a layer of unpredictability that keeps that gameplay fresh and engaging. Remember, though, survival in the zone requires more than just firepower and guns. It requires strategic thinking, resource management, and careful upgrades that are essential for navigating this hostile environment. Adaptability will be your greatest asset, though. As the zone constantly throws challenges your way, it's testing your skills and resolve. So, as you gear up for your own expedition into the mysteries of Shadow of Chernobyl, immerse yourself in a rich storytelling face that dangers head on and relish the sense of discovery that awaits. Now, may your journey be filled with memorable encounters and unexpected twists in the triumph of overcoming the odds. So, thank you for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe, drop a like, and a comment of your experience of Shadow of Chernobyl and how it is a great game. Now, I'll see you guys in the next one.